Hi guys, Righteous Raymond here, author of Gaslit, Escaping the Narcissist Pit. Gonna do a video today about boundaries. Boundaries is probably the most important thing I've ever learned I think I learned this maybe in my late 20s. Most important topic I've learned in my late 20s. I'm 38 years old now. So boundaries are so important. You have to know boundaries. And I want to share with you all something I read. Some of y'all know I'm going to get my doctorate of ministry to be a licensed pastoral therapist, a licensed pastoral counselor, a Christian counselor. And so this is one of the books. I'm in my second semester, and this is one of the books that's required reading. This book is amazing. Please get this book. Brene Brown, Atlas of the Heart. This book is so good. The subtitle is Mapping Meaningful Connection in the Language of Human Experience. So that's a lot about emotions and other related concepts. And this quote, you can read it for yourself. It probably be backwards though. But boundaries are the distance at which I can love you and me simultaneously. The quote is by Prentice Hemphill. So she puts in quotes from other people because this is a lot of research that she's done, her and her team have done. Boundaries are the distance at which I can love you and myself, you and me simultaneously. You all, that is so deep. Let me just read you a small paragraph from my book before I go into this video. So on page 106 of my book, chapter 6, Boundaries, it says, the Bible never said that you cannot love some people from a distance. In Romans 12:18, the Bible says, if possible, as much as it is dependent on us, we are to try to live peaceably with others. It did not say to live miserably with others, and sometimes that peace will only be possible by loving people from a distance. The same Apostle Paul who wrote Romans 12:18 is the same Apostle Paul who refused to work with someone who he separated from because they had a sharp disagreement. Not Paul. Yes, Paul. And both were Christian ministers. So even y'all ministers, even Christians sometimes, y'all, we find people that we cannot work with peaceably. And then I even had a section right here. Loving from a distance. They are mad because you took that knife out of your back and used it to cut ties via. So you all, concerning the topic of boundaries, you all, boundaries is the most important concept I've ever learned in the first, 20-something years of my life. Boundaries are so important, you all, because first of all, this is a simple thing about boundaries. Boundaries let you know where you end and another person begin. So this is my physical boundary line. I have like a personal space bubble. It's about the arm length. Some people's bubbles are bigger than other people. Some people open your personal space, like little kids sometimes with your personal space. But everyone has their own personal space bubble, and some people have a physical bubble. And you cannot tell people what to do necessarily, but you can tell them how they're gonna fit you in your space, your personal space bubble. So back to this book here. Here's some examples she gave. For example, this is on page 130. Too often we forget about the what is okay part, and that leads to unnecessary disconnection. When people set a boundary with us, we can feel that they're denying us our right to our thinking and feeling. When we explain up front what's okay or what's not okay to us, by saying, hey, this is okay with me, this is not okay with me, we move the focus to where it belongs. This expression of your feeling or thinking is a problem. We don't tell people how to feel or think. But if somebody thinks in their head, they want to do some crazy stuff to people, I can't control their thoughts. If they feel in their heart they hate the whole wide world, I can't control their heart. I cannot control nothing goes on in this part of their body. This is their boundary line. Their head, their brain, their mind, their thoughts are their boundary. Their heart, their feelings, their thoughts, that's their boundary. I can't control their boundary, okay? But what I can do, I can say, but you will not express what's in here or up in here in a way that dishonors my physical line, my mental sanity, okay? I cannot tell you what to do, but I can tell you will not hurt me with your feelings or your thoughts. So here's some examples. She gave 4 examples. It's okay to be pissed. It's not okay to raise your voice and pound on the table. Somebody can be so mad at you in their heart. They had the ugliest facial expression. I'm so mad at you. But they cannot be lunging at you and hitting stuff and punching their hand and screaming at you. I hate you. They can feel how they feel about you, but they cannot threaten you or intimidate you with the potential. I think that's a sign of, that's actually the definition of assault. If somebody feels like you're wanting to attack them, that is assault. You cannot threaten people with your presence, okay, with your voice. Not issue threats to people. Another example she gave is, it's okay to change your mind. It's not okay to assume that I'm okay with the changes without talking to me. So one thing I'm one of my boundary lines is, you all, people cannot make plans with me and cancel or change on me at the last minute. They can, but I don't like it. You can change your plans if you want to, but you can't control how I fool with you going forward. You can cancel 5 minutes before we go to the party, but you cannot control how I answer my phone from then on that. I may not answer my phone for you for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. That's on me. I control what I do with my body, my phone. So if you decide to cancel the last minute, that's on you. I can't control your schedule, your car. I can't control your feet, where you go, how you get dressed for a party. I can't control that. I can control how I move going forward. So you do what you want to do with your choices, but I do what I want to do with my choices. You're free to make your choices, but you're not free to choose my consequences to your choices, okay? Third example she gave, it's okay to want to be able to do the things your friends are allowed to do. I totally get that. What's not okay is breaking our rules to do them. This pertains probably to a parent or to a spouse. Well, my friends, they go to swinger parties, or my friends, they jump off of bridges. Well, my kids don't jump off of bridges, or my husband ain't gonna go to no swinger party. You see what I'm saying? They can do what they want to do, but they won't do it against you, or the union, the covenant that you all have, the contract that you all have in your family, at your house. Last example, it's a good one. It's okay to disagree with me, but it's not okay to ridicule my ideas and beliefs. So I've dated a couple unbelievers before, and it comes up sometimes. I'm doing my thing, regarding to my Christian faith, my Christian walk, and they may ridicule, they may make fun. You believe in that Bible stuff? You believe in that stuff? That's so fake. Men with the Bible's so fake. That's the only way to go to heaven. And it's like, you can feel how you feel about Jesus, God, and the Holy Bible. That's your business. But what you're not gonna do is, you're not gonna dishonor me, make fun of me, and disrespect me in my presence. You can do it when I'm not here. You can do it with your friends or the room, but you will not disrespect me to my face. So you all, boundaries is letting people know this is where you stop when you're in your earshot of your home and your privacy of your home and no one can hear you. Do what you want to do, but you will not dishonor me. So I think it's so important, you all, that we learn how to set boundaries, because again, boundaries let me know. Boundaries show me where I can love you and me simultaneously. Because y'all know my motto. What's my motto, y'all? I'm not gonna lose alone. If I lose, you lose. We both gonna lose together. I don't lose alone. Okay, so if you're gonna make me feel better about myself, you're gonna feel better about yourself. I don't lose alone. Call me so lose, I don't lose alone. So if I cannot love myself and love you, I won't love neither one of us. Now I'm gonna definitely love me, because I'm with me all the time. I love me. But I'm not gonna dare love you at my expense. You see what I'm saying? So I have to set boundaries and say, okay, this is a boundary line. Now, if I'm on the phone with you 24/7, I can't love you. Because me gotta get some sleep. I gotta read, go to school, I gotta get my papers written, I gotta go to work, I gotta get some sleep, I gotta eat, I gotta do TV, play my game on my phone. So if I cannot do me and love you, we both won't get love. But I'm not gonna lose out. I'm not gonna lose alone. So when you set boundaries with people, it lets them know this is where I can comfortably see. If I'm like enmeshed with you, you win all the time. You get all my attention, my affection, my money, my energy, my resources, my attention. But I'm gonna keep a boundary. This is where I end. This is where you begin, and this is where I can love both of us simultaneously at the same time. That means at the same time, okay? So you have to learn how to set boundaries and say, okay, hold up now. Been on the phone for 2 hours now. I gotta get some sleep. We done hung out 10 days in a row. Gotta spend time with my family. Now I done work 2 weekend doubles overnight. Well, not overnight, overtime shifts. I gotta get a vacation. Now I done came to the 3-night revival. I'm taking the night off for the 4th night. You see what I'm saying? You gotta let people know, because after it gets to that certain point, I'm gonna start getting resentful. I'm gonna start getting bitter, and I'm gonna start being unforgiving. And that's not my best. So I can't love myself and I'm bitter, unforgiving, and resentful towards you. So I have to set boundaries where I can love you and me simultaneously, adequately, appropriately. So y'all learn to set boundaries with people. You can love people from a distance. You love people in small doses. I mean, love them as much as you can, because we're believers, we're Christians, if you're a Christian. But you have to love them appropriately, you all, so that you can take care of yourself as well. You can't take care of the people, you can't take care of yourself. Getting you all, buy my book on Amazon, on my website, www.righteouswomen.com. Bye.